Yo, peace family. This brother Rob just coming to y'all real quick. Just something was on my mind, and as you can see, the title of this stream, man, we all are in the same boat. We all are in the same boat. So, um, just something that was on my heart and something in my mind, and I just wanted to, just get it off my chest and and then y'all can go ahead and go about y'all day. I definitely got some stuff that I gotta handle today. But the thought, we all in the same boat, right? So imagine, right, if we in a boat together, right? And you got a paddle, I got a paddle, right? We all in the same boat together. You got a paddle, I got a paddle. What if you rowing in the opposite direction of me? We not going nowhere. We not going nowhere. We gonna actually start going in circles. You know what I'm saying? What if we in the boat and you ain't rowing at all? Your paddle is just in the water. You ain't rowing. Your paddle in the water. Man, you create drag, fam. And so now the people that are rowing gotta row harder. You see that? They gotta row harder. Man, I mean, I hate to I hate to get on YouTube and be sounding like, I'm just mad at the world, but like, man, the time, the time for unity, man, it's now. If it was ever gonna be a time, if it was ever gonna be a time that we was gonna be working together, now is the time. Now is the time. Good morning, y'all. I appreciate y'all checking in with me. But like, man, we in this boat together. Let's say, for instance, you on the boat, right? You on the boat. You ain't rowing at all. You got a paddle. You ain't rowing at all. Your paddle ain't in the boat. You ain't rowing against us, but you just in the boat. Fam, you dead weight. That's what you is. You dead weight. We in this boat together. And no matter what you believe, those three things I just stated, right? If we all in the same boat, if you rowing against us, you make us go in circles, right? If you just got your paddle in the water and you ain't rowing at all, you creating drag and you making the other people that's in the boat have to row that much harder, right? And then if you in the boat, your paddle ain't in the water, you ain't rowing, you just sitting your ass there. Guess what, fam? You dead weight. No matter what we believe, no matter what we believe. Look, right? We all in this together. You know what I'm saying? We all in this together. We all fall under the same oppressive system. And we done had people to detail that system for us for the last almost going on 100 years now. You know what I'm saying? On 100 years, we done had scholars tell us who we are, where we came from, to where it ain't no doubt. And all this decisiveness, all of this, oh, if I ain't thinking like you, and if the mob ain't moving in the way that I want the mob to move, then we ain't going nowhere. Like, man, Joe, that type of thinking gotta come to an end. And it gotta come to an end today. Today. Man, just look around. Just look around. Look at the news. Look at the news. If you don't believe me, look at the news. People was all in an uproar about Chicago. Oh, they got all these people that got shot this weekend, and oh, it's these 12 people died and 70 people shot. Chicago is a war zone. Look, right? It's a reason for that. It's systematic. The system not gonna work against itself. Now, these are the facts. These are the facts. If 10 people in Chicago get shot, only 2 of those murders, if 10 people in Chicago get killed, only 2 of those murders are gonna get solved. The national average for it's called the murder clearance rate. This is where the police and detectives and the FBI and the ATF and whoever else, all them 3-letter words, right? They literally, the national average for solving murders is 63%. Here in Chicago, it's hovering around 15, 16, 17%. Those 12 people that got killed last weekend, right? Nobody has been officially charged with any of those murders yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's a systematic thing. Where most cities that's Chicago size and population, I'm saying. Most cities got about 2,000 detectives. Chicago got 1,100. It's a reason why they allowing these murders to happen. It's a reason why, because they want the city back. They want to move black folks off the west side and south side of Chicago. Plain and simple. It's not hard to understand that. It's not hard to understand. And everybody that live in the city know what I'm talking about. So if only 1 out of 5 murders is getting solved, that emboldens people to go out there and do what they do. And then you got, generational poverty and low moral and ethical standards towards each other and single parent households. And if you can you add all of that else to the fray. But the reason why those murders keep happening is because of the murder clearance rate. And that's a systematic thing. That's systematic. You know what I'm saying? We want to point the finger at black folks and everything. Man, it was, I ain't gonna call a brother name, you know what I mean? But I was on his live stream the other day, and you would think that he was white the way that he was talking about black folks. These monkeys, that's a white folks talking point. These animals, these savages, those are white people talking points. That's what they were saying about us fresh out of slavery. Don't you see that? So, I mean, man, you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying to you is, all I'm saying to you is, and I ain't gonna be long, you know what I'm saying? That's just the major point that I just needed to get off my chest this morning, because it just been bubbling the last couple of days. Like, why are we so simple in our thinking? It's a complex problem. You can't look at this with no sweeping generalizations and broad brushes. This is a complex problem. So we need complex solutions. We need that. But the number one thing we need, right, is for everybody to understand we all in this shit together. I got skin in the game. That's why I care so much. I got skin in the game. I got 2 boys. I got 2 boys. And I'm just trying to create a reality in where they can thrive. I ain't thinking about survive. I'm trying to go from survive to strive. That's what I be talking about around here at the crib, fam. I ain't no preacher and all of that. All I'm saying to them is, brother, you can make it. You got everything you need. You got my support. You got your intelligence. You got your ingenuity. You can go and talk to your grandfather for wisdom. You got everything you need. It's no need for you to say that you can't be successful or you need this and you got everything you need. The creator has given you everything you need. And I believe that wholeheartedly about black folks. I believe. I believe that we can make it. I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly, I believe that that ain't just platitudes and Brother Rob trying to make it feel good and all that, because I didn't seen it. I didn't seen Shorty stop smoking weed and turn their life around. I work with them. I didn't seen it. I didn't seen it where a kid didn't even think about going to college and now he got a degree. I didn't seen it with my own eyes. That's why I love doing the work, because it's rewarding at the end of the day. We in this boat, fam. Make sure you pedaling in the right direction. Make sure you pedaling at least. Oh man, there go the storm. Man, Joe, we got to change direction. The storm coming. What the? You think we gonna be able to paddle the way out of the way of the storm? That's like trying to drive out of the rain. You can't miss that. That's like walking in the rain and not getting wet. Fam, we gotta drive through the storm. We gotta drive through it. Look, right? It's an analogy that I give my son. You know what I'm saying? And it was about bullies. You know what I'm saying? This is when my oldest son had started high school, and he was having a little trouble with some of the guys on the football team, right? And they was bothering him. And my son, a hooper, a baseball player, you know what I'm saying? And he had decided to stop playing football. And they was salty at him, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, the analogy go like this, right? If you got to go up a hill and the bullies is at the top of the hill, they throwing rocks at you, right? What do you do? So my son, naively, he says, well, man, I move out of the way of the rocks. I say, okay, but then another rock coming. You know what I'm saying? Another rock coming. What I'm saying to you, son, and this is what I said to him, yeah, you want to avoid the rocks, but fam, how you get them to stop throwing the rocks? You got to march up the hill and you got to give them a reason to stop throwing. You see? So that's how I approach this life. That's how I approach it. I'm not worried about what people throwing at me. I'm not worrying about dissenting opinions and, trying to make everybody happy. I know I'm not going to make all you Negroes happy. I know. I know that already. I know that we ain't going to all walk in lockstep together. I know that. I know that. But fam, we already know what direction that we got to move in. And that's to get from under this oppression. And the only way we going to do it, fam, is that we row together and in unity. I believe in y'all. I believe in us. I believe that we get everything that we need. This is the greatest, the most educated generation of Africans in the United States in world history. We ready, fam. All we got to do is row together. Don't be the nigga that's rowing against the mob, fam. Don't be the nigga that's just got your paddle in the water and watching everybody else row. Yeah, here I come. Don't be that nigga. Don't be the nigga that's just sitting on the boat talking about I'm tired and you ain't rowing at all. Cause you dead weight. You dead weight. So, like I said, man, I just needed to get that off my chest, man. And I mean, man, let me just say this too, right? I went to the show last night. I went to go see the Black Klansman movie with my wifey and everything. Man, excellent movie. I don't think the previews do it justice. It was actually a real event that happened in Colorado Springs. Um, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? As the previews going, I go to get some popcorn, and it's an older elder. She's in the line, her husband, and then I believe that this was her mother or her mother-in-law in a little walker right there, right next to her, right? So the young lady that's making the popcorn, of course, she black. You know, it's just the Marcus Theaters. Marcus Theaters are owned by the Gatlins. The Gatlins own a funeral home, and they expanded their offerings. You know, saying business wise. So I was just trying to support black business every time I go to the show. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, the young lady that's making the popcorn, she put the butter on the popcorn, and then this elder lady just basically snap on the girl, talking about some, man, don't put all that butter on the popcorn. Damn, I want to live. The devil is a lie. Acting ignorant as hell. This lady had to have been in her 50s, 60s. The young lady, right, took the popcorn and the drink back, you know, and just calmly made her another thing of popcorn. And she was like, "Do you want any butter at all?" She was like, "Just a splash." How much is a goddamn splash? But anyway, you know, the girl put a little splash of popcorn on it, a splash of butter on the popcorn, and hand it back. Now, who do I blame for having this lady act that ignorant in public? And a bad example to this other young lady who she's supposed to be modeling the behavior that we want our young ladies and young men to have as they get older and take our place, because you know our day reckoning is coming. As sure as you live, you're gonna have to die, right? Who do I blame? I blame her husband. Cause this weak ass nigga sitting right there listening to this lady snap on this young lady, and he don't say a goddamn word. It disturbed me. That disturbed me. So when I got up there to order my popcorn and stuff, I'm like, "Young lady, I apologize for that lady's behavior. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'm sure it didn't have anything to do with you. Maybe she just got a lot." I'm making all kind of excuses for how this lady was acting. Making all kind of excuses for how this lady was acting, because I wanted the young lady that calmly and professionally took care of that. I wanted her to know that's not how you supposed to act, right? And the young lady, when I said it, she looked shocked. Like, what are you talking about? Like that type of behavior is normal or something. Look, y'all can feel how y'all want to feel. You know what I'm saying? And for me and mine, in this crib where I stay at, right? We're gonna have high moral and ethical values when we dealing with our own. Higher than when we were dealing with anybody else outside of the family. We're gonna have higher morals, higher ethics, a higher patience threshold. We're gonna have a higher one for our own people, because of that generational ignorance. It's not okay to act like them stereotypical people that they have us in the news. It's not okay talking about some, well, man, that's all I want. No, no. You need to hold yourself to a high standard. But man, look, I just wanted to get that off of my chest because it just been bubbling the last couple of days, and you know, I just want to shout out the people in the chat, and then I'm a go ahead and get my day started. But I just needed to get that off my chest, man. You know what I'm saying? But man, I honestly feel like we got everything that we need, and we in this boat together. Goddamn it! And no matter what you believe, we got to start rowing together. And that shit got to happen now. Now, man. But man, I want to say man, shout out to Anita B, man. Good morning and peace to you, Queen. To my good brother, you know what I'm saying? Sheep Stay Sleep DS1. You know what it is already. To Marquita, man, what's new, what's happening? That brother in Colorado Springs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that movie resonated a little bit heavier with my mans. You know what I'm saying? The chocolate, thanks for coming through. Um, um, to the knowledgeable one, brother Haven Bullets, man. I love what you're doing, brother. At first, I used to think that we shouldn't even be on YouTube exposing each other, and that should be one on one. But now, that I've been in the community a little while longer, I completely understand where you coming from, brother. And man, you definitely got me rethinking the way that I should address my platform. Um, Let me see who else is on here. Uh, Sonny, peace to you, good brother. Peace to King Wage. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who else on here. And then Soul Alchemy, man, peace to you, sister Akasha, man. Good to see that you dropped through on me. You know what I'm saying? And be safe driving. You know what I'm saying? And man, if I skipped anybody, I apologize. Charge it to my head, not my heart. You know what I'm saying? But again, man, I just wanted to make sure that I got that off my chest. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't a reprimand, like, you know what I'm saying? All niggas is bad and all that. Man, look, man. All I'm saying is confidence. We need it. The words of Marcus Garvey, that man say, with confidence, you have won before you started. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, in theory, I would say I'm a Garveyite. I love what that man stood for. You know what I'm saying? And against all odds, against big odds, that man succeeded. So that's why, in terms of theory, I definitely gravitate towards Marcus Garvey. But with that, I'm gonna sign off, man. I appreciate everybody that came through. I'm definitely gonna be uh, exercising a little bit more on YouTube and come with some more content. I feel like before I get on here, I like to be well versed in what I'm talking about, and so that's why I just won't jump on here and just get to talking and not know what I'm talking about. I do heavy research in every subject that I speak on, and the reason being is because not for the nitpickers, so to speak, but to make sure that the message is powerful, make sure that the message is true, make sure that if people got questions, I got answers. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, if I don't know, of course, I'm gonna research any questions that y'all might have about anything that I present. But I feel strongly about what I just said. We gotta do better. We gotta do better, and it gotta start today. And don't look for the mob. The mob is you. You the mob. You the mob. And through your example, people gonna be inspired. People gonna say to themselves, man, you know what I'm saying? If he can do it, I can do it. If she can do it, I can too. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing special about anybody other than what the creator gave you, you know what I'm saying, individually, you know what I'm saying, whatever your talent is, and you just bring it to the family. And then we expound on it and make it bigger and better and present it to where like everybody can win, man. I believe that, man. Everybody can win. I believe in the abundance principle. You know what I'm saying? I believe in that. So with that, sister Lovely K, peace to you, Chi-Town sister. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you out south or out west, sis? I just wanted to know. You out south or out west? And then also, man, just a plug for the African Fest that's coming up here in Chicago. Even if you don't believe you are African and all of that, the African Fest is a chance for you to come out. You will see nothing but vendors. No, most of them are from the continent. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are right here from Chicago. They local vendors. Man, it's to me, it is the highlight of the summer. It's happening Labor Day weekend. You know what I'm saying? And so I definitely get back on here and plug the act. So they got performances, you know what I'm saying, and they got a nice little lineup. And man, the African Fest, it be lit every year, man. I enjoy the hell out of it. They got a drum village, you know what I'm saying? And it's authentic African apparel, stuff that's coming direct from the continent. You know what I'm saying? Leather that's coming from cows that were raised in West Ghana and Nigeria and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Wine from South Africa. Man, I'm telling you, man, the African Fest be lit. So if you anywhere near close to Chicago, man, it would be worth that drive, worth that flight to come and enjoy it. I'm gonna go live at the African Fest this year, and I'm gonna be trying to get everybody together because I'm gonna launch this thing called a Legacy Society. And like I said, I'm gonna get back on here to try to explain and get it going. You know what I'm saying, in terms of what I'm trying to do with the Legacy Society. But all y'all, man, Labor Day weekend, save the date if you can make it. Man, Joe, it be lit. It's called the African Fest. You can get on Facebook, you can get online, look it up, African Fest Chicago. You can see the acts, but of course I'm gonna get on here and inform the fam. So with that, you know what I'm saying, y'all enjoy y'all Saturday. I'll be looking forward to any of y'all going live. I definitely love saying, interacting with y'all. Y'all, to me, y'all my family, the people that's on here, because that's how I treat everybody. I treat everybody like family. And I just wanted to make sure that I got that off my chest, because I ain't want to be walking around here, mad at the world for the next couple of hours, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely had to get that off my chest. And I feel so much better now. You know what I'm saying? But man, I appreciate y'all listening, and I'm about to sign off, man. Hey, so y'all get at me, man. Like I said, I'm gonna have more content coming, and y'all look out for it. The next thing that I'm gonna present, and then I'm about to sign off, is gonna be the Great Pyramid of Giza. Right? They be comparing other structures in the world to the Great Pyramid of Giza. There is no comparison. And I'm going to show it to you live, you know what I'm saying? That way you can see. There is no comparison. So if you haven't done a great deal of study on the Great Pyramid of Giza, well, man, be looking out for that. That's going to be the next thing that I do. The Great Pyramid of Giza. There is no comparison to any structure in the world to the Great Pyramid of Giza. So with that, man, God bless, and man, I'm gonna check y'all out next time. All right, peace.